Hi guys, welcome back to Gist with D, your favorite gist coach. Look, if you have been on social media over the last few weeks, there is one question that keeps popping up every single day and timeline. You see it in the comments, you see it on TikTok edits, you see it everywhere. What on earth is actually going on with BIMBO Ademoye and Timini Egbuson? Why does it feel like two of the Nollywood absolute favorite stars are going through it at all once? On one hand, you are seeing back-to-back success, awards and trending movies. But on the other hand, the pressure, the intense public scrutiny, the emotional burnout and the non-stop rumors is getting heavy. If you have been feeling concerned or just wondering what's really happening behind the scene, stick with me for the next few minutes because today we need to talk about the reality of what these two are facing right now and why fame in Nollywood is costing them way more than any of us realize. Don't skip a second because what's happening here goes way deeper than just celebrity drama. First, let's state the obvious. Bimbo Ademoye and Timini Egbuson are the undisputed darlings of modern Nollywood. Whenever you put Bimbo on a screen, she gives you raw talent, hilarious authenticity, and emotional depth that can make you cry in one scene and laugh out loud in the next. And Timini Egbuson, Timini has mastered the art of screen presence. Love him or hate him, when his name is on a movie poster, people buy tickets. When they work together, the chemistry is electric. Fans love them, producers love them, brands love them. But here is the trap that nobody talks about. When the public falls in love with you this much, they start feeling entitled to every single piece of your life. They want you to know who you are dating, why you look tired in any Instagram story, why you responded a comment a certain way, and why you are not posting 247. What we are seeing right now isn't just fame, it's the unbearable weight of people expecting Bimbo and Timini to be perfect, available, and entertaining all the time without ever taking a breath. Let's focus on Bimbo for a minute because what's happening with her lately has really touched a lot of fans. Bimbo is one of the hardest working actors in Nigeria today. Between shooting blockbuster movies, managing her own YouTube production like Anikulapo, Rise of the Spectre Fallout, or her personal skits, brand endorsements and running a business, the girl barely sleep. For sure. Have you noticed how lately whenever she takes a break, a post, sometimes a slight emotional and the internet goes crazy. People start speculating, is she okay? Is she heartbroken? Is she having issue with someone? The truth is simple, Bimbo is dealing with severe burnout. Imagine working 18 hours day on set, pouring your soul into emotional scene, and then having to come online and pretend everything is sunshine and roses because the brand must look good. On top of that, being a woman in the Nigeria entertainment space comes with a constant, unsolicited opinion about your personal life, choices, and marriage. People forget that beneath the fame, Bimbo is a real human being who gets tired, overwhelming, and stressed out. What's happening to her isn't drama, is the price of carrying an entire industry's expectation on her shoulder without taking them and taking time to heal. Now, let's flip the coin to Timini Egbuson. Why is his name always in the middle of standard internet chaos? Timini has built a massive persona as the charming, handsome lead boy, but the exact persona has become a double-edged sword. Every couple of months, Timini finds himself trending for one controversy or another, whether it's fake relationship rumors, misconstrued, interview quotes, or targeted online backlash. Why does this keep happening to him? Because online culture loves to build people up just to see if they can tear them down. When you are tagged Nollywood bad boy or the ultimate lover boy, people stop seeing you as an actor doing a job. They start judging your personal life through the lens of the character you play. Tiffany is navigating a very tricky space where every joke he makes, every person he's seen with, and every boundary he tries to set gets microanalyzed by millions of people that he doesn't even know. The constant need to defend his character while staying at the top of his acting game is an exhausting mind game that few people could handle. So, why are all these things happening to both Bimbo Ademoye and Timini Egbuson at the same time? It's not a coincidence, it's a symptom of where Nollywood and social media culture are right now in 2026. The demand is at all high, and actors are expected to be content creators, influencers, red carpet icons, and flawless role models spontaneously. Privacy is gone. The moment Bimbo or Timini steps out, someone has a phone camera rolling. One 5-second clip taken out of the context can spin into 3 days of false headlines. The emotional toll. Acting requires you to tap into real emotions. When you don't get time to detach from emotional role and you go straight into public scrutiny, mental health takes a massive hit. They are both at the absolute peak of their careers, and history shows us that the peak is always the widest, loneliest place to stand. At the end of the day, Bimbo Ademoye and Timini Egbuson aren't just names on a screen. They are two incredibly talented Nigerians, youth navigating massive success in an era where everyone has an opinion about everything. What's happening to them now isn't a sign that they are failing. It's a proof of just how bright their lights are shining right now. But as fans, maybe time to give them a little more grace, a little more space to be human, and celebrate their hard work working without adding to noise. They are giving us a many iconic movie moments, and they aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Thank you so much for listening, watching today. Take care of yourself, stay positive, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye bye.